In 5.8a, we are going to talk about solving systems by graphing. When we have two equations with the same two variables, we call them a system of equations. The solution of our system of equations is any ordered pair that is a solution to both equations. So if we have an XY ordered pair that works for both equations, that is our answer to that system. A system of equations has exactly one ordered pair as its solution when the graphs of the equations intersect at exactly one point. So if we have two linear equations and we were to graph them on our graph, wherever those two lines come together, where they meet at that one point, that's our ordered pair. That is the solution to those equations. So if we look at some examples, it'll make a little more sense. If we look at number 1 and we try to graph that first line, our slope of this equation is 1 over 1, and our y-intercept, our b, is 2. So when I go to graph this line, I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to go over 1 and up 1. So this is my first line right here. Now when I go to graph my second line, my slope is a negative 1 over 1, and the b is 4. So in this case, I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go down 1 and over 1, which gives me a point right there. And I have my line. Looks like this. So now I can see where those 2 points intersect. They intersect right here at this point. That point, if I start at the origin, I'm going over 1 and I'm going up 1, 2, 3. So my point there is 1, 3. This is my one solution to those two equations. My system of equations right here, this is my answer. So let's look at number 2. This one, I need to get y by itself first so I can see what what my slope is. So if I have x plus y equals 6, I'm going to subtract that x term from both sides so I can get y by itself. This side leaves me with a minus x plus 6. Remember, I cannot combine those two terms because they are not like terms. One has an x and one does not. So now, from this equation, I know my slope is a negative 1 over 1, and my y-intercept, my b, is 6. So I can graph those. I'm going to go up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my slope is a negative 1, 1, so I'm going to go down 1 and over 1. Okay, I've got my first line graphed. Now my second line, y equals 2. Here, I have no x term, so that means my slope is 0. And then my b is 2. So if I go up 1, 2, then I am going a slope of 0, so that tells me I have a horizontal line, just like this. Now I can look and see where those 2 points intersect. They intersect right here. And my solution is that ordered pair, which in this case, I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4. My x is 4, and then I'm going up 1, 2. Okay, let's look at 2 more examples. Number 3. Number 3, my first equation is x equals negative 4. So I have no y in this situation, just an x. So I'm going to graph x is negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know any x equals signs, my slope is undefined. So this means I have a vertical line. So I'm going to go straight up and down. Okay, for my second equation, my slope here is that 1/2 out front. My y-intercept is positive 3. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. My y-intercept at positive 3. And then I'm going up 1 and over 2. Up 1 over 1, 2 here. Okay, so then I'm going to connect my lines. I can see where those points intersect. So when I look at the intersection point right here, that point, I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4. My solution, my x is a negative 4. And my y is positive 1. I went up 1. So my solution to this system of equations is negative 4, 1. Okay, we're just going to skip this last one for now, so you can go ahead and move on to the next video.